Here at the high school, there are many new faces, and one of them is the principal, Mr. Jim Dague. He has been to many places before coming to Hempfield.
I got a job at Wilson High School. I was teaching in an emotional support classroom. From that point, I went back to Liberty High School, which is where I graduated from. Taught there, I taught 9th and 10th graders social studies, and then I came here in 2004.
There has been one goal that Mr. Dague always wants to achieve.
I want to help kids, and that was really, what I was about. When I looked at that ability to go back to the middle school, it was not only for my own self, but to help understand, the journey of the student as they came through. I thought I could help more students that way. When I looked at that journey, then I said to myself, okay, what else can I do now? And that's where, coming back to the high school, coming back to the teachers, the staff, the students, being able to affect the education of more students, drew me back to the high school.
A co-worker of Mr. Dague expressed his feelings about him.
You say the name Mr. Dague and everybody at Hempfield knows Mr. Dague one way or another, whether it's through working with lacrosse, whether it's through being a principal, being a basketball parent. Everybody knows Mr. Dague. And I remember when Mr. Dague got hired here, my mom saying, oh, he's going to be great. He's such a good guy. Everybody loved him at the high school. He's a very, very good person. And he always tries to do the right things, tries to help as many people as he can.
Mr. Dague's old job, principal of Centerville Middle School, is now filled by Mrs. Lisa Mumma.
I went to Pennsbury High School in Bucks County. From there, I went to Millersville University. Millersville University had a great reputation as an excellent school to go to for teaching. I always knew I wanted to be a math teacher. From Millersville University, I student taught with the School District of Lancaster. They offered me a job immediately after graduating college. I taught for 3 years in the School District of Lancaster, and then went to Pequay Valley and taught there for 14 years high school math. Then I received a position with Conestoga Valley School District. For 3.5 years, I was their math supervisor. For the district K through 12, I worked with teachers writing curriculum, doing observations, running assessments like the PSSA and CDTs, and then evaluating the math staff for the district. And then I received a position here in Hempfield as first the assistant principal for 2.5 years, and now I'm honored to be the principal here at Centerville Middle School.
Mrs. Mumma has already made an impact as the principal of Centerville Middle School.
That's, I think, the #1 strength for both of them. I feel they do everything with the best interest of kids in mind, which is very important. Sometimes you have administrators, that I've seen in other districts that have no connection with the kids. They're negative, and it has a huge trickle-down effect on the faculty and the kids. And that is not the case with Mr. Dague or Mrs. Mumma. They're friendly, they're very approachable, and they create a positive school climate. Both
Mr. Dague and Mrs. Mumma have the experience to succeed at Hempfield. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Zach Lehman.